Can you tell us what it was like for your ancestors being in the Crusades?
Why, yes. My ancestors were Christian knights in a cavalry. They used the Crusades. They used tall, majestic horses, and the horses, the knights wore very heavy metal armor. The breed of horse, used in the battle was normally destrier. When a knight was buying a destrier from a stable, they were called great horses. The Christians traveled hundreds of miles on horseback to capture the horses.
How did the knights control the horses?
Well, knights trained very young for the war, and the knights controlled them very easily. They had spurs on to tell the direction to go, and they had a saddle on the horse so that they could stay on the horses. The horses were a great advantage on the enemy because they were easier and faster than soldiers on foot. Knights' horses were very good at charging.
Grandpa, tell us about your ancestors' enemy, the Muslims.
Well, the Muslims didn't really, trigger my fancy. They rode very small, swift horses with light armor on. The type of horse they used were Arab horses.
Hey, Grandpa, what was battle like with the horses?
Well, the horses were used in all the Crusades. Each knight would bring up 4 horses, a charger, a palfrey, a courser, and their great horse. The knights and horses traveled to the Holy Land on boats through the Mediterranean Sea and walked many miles. The horses were very strong and could carry up to 200 pounds, even though many horses did not come back from the Holy Land. They were useful. They fought in very long wars.
What type of armor could you wear on horseback?
Well, the knights would wear metal armor, and they would have a sword belt. In the sword belt, they would keep a dagger, and the knight could hold a spear too.
Oh, cool.
How long could the horses be used in warfare?
Well, horses have been used in warfare as early as the Middle Ages, but mainly stopped being used in World War I. For a time frame that would be like 800 AD to about 1918 AD.
What other wars were horses used in other than the Crusades?
Well, horses were used in the Civil War and World War I. In the Civil War, horses were used to charge at the enemy and to carry packages. In World War I, horses were used the same way.
Thanks for teaching us about horses, Grandpa.
You're welcome, children. Anytime.